Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alright, so today I'm going to be smoking a cigarette in a Harbor Freight parking lot. But why? Well, the reason is quite simple. It's because I want to smoke a cigarette right now, and I'm currently parked in front of Harbor Freight, and so as such, I figured I'd might as well just go ahead and smoke a cigarette in front of Harbor Freight and make a video all about doing that. And so as such, that's exactly what I'm doing today. And as a whole, I am very excited to find out just how good or just how bad smoking a cigarette in the parking lot of a Harbor Freight is actually going to be. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Or is it going to be just average? I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out. Although if I had to guess, it's probably going to be a pretty good experience because Harbor Freight is an amazing store. It's great. They got lots of stuff for cheap, everything you need besides food. Like Harbor Freight is like the ultimate stop shop kind of thing. Harbor Freight is all you need. You need Harbor Freight and a Walmart, and that's all you need in your in your local area kind of thing. You don't need nothing else. And so as such, I'm thinking, since Harbor Freight is just that good, well, it's probably going to be pretty good to smoke a cigarette in the parking lot of a Harbor Freight as well. I'm thinking at least. But there's only one way for me to find out. And so as such, I'm thinking I should probably go ahead and get out of the car, go ahead and set up the tripod on the car so I can actually get a cigarette lit up. And then after that, I'm thinking I should probably go ahead and actually, well, smoke a cigarette in the parking lot of, well, a Harbor Freight. But first off, as I said, we got to get out of the car. And as we can see, it's currently raining outside, which is not a super big deal because it's not like pouring, but it is raining a little bit more so than not. So, yeah, we're going to find out. That might kind of make the experience a little bit, hopefully it doesn't affect it too much by any means. But I'm just looking around. I don't see an umbrella. That is what it is. I think we're all good. Without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and hop out. And let's grab my jacket as well, because I've got my jacket right here. So let's go ahead and hop out of the car, put my jacket on, and get to smoking, I'm thinking. It's really not raining all that much. It's only sprinkling, I have to say. It's really not all that bad by any means. I do kind of want to keep my hood on, though, in all honesty. I think I'm going to do that. Well, without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get my pack of American Spirit Blacks all opened up. Let's go ahead and get one of the cigarettes inside this pack all out, just like that. And now that I have done that, without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get my cigarette all lit up, and let's go ahead and actually get to smoking a cigarette in the parking lot of a Harbor Freight. Yes, sir, and I'm saying. Or I guess technically a title for this video could be Smoking a Cigarette in the Parking Lot of a Harbor Freight on a Rainy Day. Yo, that'll be pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, that title just describes an entire vibe, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Overall, though, so far, so good. Not too bad by any means. You know, I'm looking at the beauty of Harbor Freight kind of in front of me / behind me, because I'm also seeing it in the camera screen. I'm seeing there's a little bit of a cart corral right there. There's some lights, so even though it is kind of getting a bit darker right now, we still got plenty of light out here, although not natural light, I will acknowledge. Is there a trash can at the front of Harbor Freight? Oh, let's find out real quick. There is. There is a trash can. Excuse me. There is a trash can at the front of Harbor Freight. I can confirm that. I spotted one. Overall, you know, I'm thinking this is a pretty solid spot to smoke a cigarette. I'm thinking smoking a cigarette in a Harbor Freight parking lot, not a bad time by any means. Now, one of the questions I will have to answer momentarily is whether that car corral is good to lean on or not. I didn't park right next to it because when I parked here, there was a car parked right next to it. But, you know, I'm thinking, might be good to lean on. Let's try it. Yeah, overall, Good spot to lean, in my personal opinion. I'm gonna go down this dude's way. I think he's trying to park. But overall, I gotta admit, cart corral, very leanable. Very leanable. Don't want to lean on it too much. Don't really want to sit on it too much today because it is a bit wet. Just feeling the back of my jacket. It's now very wet, if I do say so myself. But, you know, overall, good cart corral to lean on, if you ask me at least. And, you know, I think it would be good to sit on as well. So right now we're looking at, you know, solid parking lot, good cart corral to lean on. You can sit on it if you really want to as well. And they got a trash can in the front of the store. You know, honestly, I'm gonna have to say, I think smoking a cigarette in a Harbor Freight parking lot, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it's a pretty good place to smoke a cigarette. Yeah. While that car alarm is going off in the background, I'm gonna go and grab myself a little bit of a screenshot for filming this video. And good news is, it's pretty much stopped raining for the moment, so I can leave my hood down now. Man, no complaints on my behalf, y'all. I gotta admit, I do think a Harbor Freight parking lot is a solid place to smoke a cigarette. Yeah. Trash can out front, cart corral, good parking lot overall, you know? Not too bad. Not too bad if I do say so myself. What's the rating I'm thinking for this specific parking lot, though? What is the rating I want to give this Harbor Freight parking lot? I'm sure there's some Harbor Freight parking lots which are not very good to smoke in. And I'm sure there might be a Harbor Freight parking lot that's better than this one. But this is one of the more solid ones in my personal opinion. And I've been to a couple Harbor Freights. I'm gonna have to give this specific Harbor Freight parking lot, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. It's getting a 4 out of 4. It's getting a 4 out of 4 when it comes to smoking a cigarette in this Harbor Freight parking lot. It's getting a 4 out of 4. You pull up to Harbor Freight, you smoke a cigarette, you walk up to Harbor Freight, you put your cigarette in the trash can after you stub it out and everything like that. Can't be causing no trash fires, of course. You walk inside, you get you a toolbox, you get you a bunch of cheap ratchets and stuff. And then over the next 5 years, those ratchets eventually break and you buy more from Harbor Freight. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying though, you don't need nothing but a Walmart and a Harbor Freight in your local area. Maybe a Dollar General too. Yeah, Dollar. I'm gonna go with Walmart, Dollar General, Harbor Freight. That's all you need. That's all every American city needs. Nothing else. Don't need no Target. Maybe a Lowe's too. A Lowe's would, because you do need lumber. They do have like garden areas at like super Walmarts and stuff, but no lumber areas. Yeah. Yeah, just, I guess, yeah. Just need Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot. No. Walmart, Lowe's, Harbor Freight, and Dollar General. That's all every American city needs. We need nothing else. Oh. How could I forget the most necessary thing? A pipe and cigar shop as well. That's like the biggest necessity outside of Harbor Freight. Actually, I would say that's more important than Harbor Freight. I don't know how I forgot that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say, in order, the first most important thing every American city, town, village needs is gonna have to be, I'm gonna have to say, cigar and pipe shop, then Harbor Freight, then Walmart, then Lowe's. That's all I think. That's all I think every American city needs, in all honesty. It's starting to rain just a little bit again. Put my hood back up. We all good though. We all good. Just went ahead and stubbed my cigarette out. I think I've accomplished my goal. I've not only smoked a cigarette today, but I've also smoked a cigarette in a Harbor Freight parking lot. Overall, I'd have to give this parking lot a solid 4 out of 4. Overall, I'd have to give this cigarette a solid 4 out of 4 as well. So certainly no complaints on my behalf. Got a buzz going right now, so certainly no complaints on my behalf. I don't even know what car is doing that, in all honesty. It stops again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching today's video, though, y'all. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching today's video. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video today, of course, please make sure to, well, like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my other channels all in the description down below. Go check them all out. To the next one, y'all, stay safe in peace and have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?